Hello, guys. Welcome to join us in Fujifilm live on Saturday night, 8 p.m. I'm Joe. I'm a regional product specialist from Fujifilm, and tonight we are very honored to have two very special guests. One is from Ziyun, a very famous gimbal company, and his name is Alvin Wong. Hi, Alvin.
Hi, Joe. Yeah, thanks for
Hello.
inviting me back again. Uh,
Yep.
yeah, really had a great time the other time.
Yep, it's great to have you back again. And then last
Yeah.
time we were sharing about our latest products like XT4, and
Mhm.
today, thanks to you, we have a very very talented content filmmaker, and he's going to
Yeah,
share his story about like from photographer to videographer.
yeah. He's actually an amazing content creator, amazing videographer. I happened to met him actually in Shenzhen in China, and
Mm,
we actually had a bit of chat, and I found out that he is really a diehard fan of Fujifilm. He's been using Fujifilm cameras for many years, and apparently, he shared quite a lot of really interesting contents with me, and I thought, it will be interesting to actually invite him for tonight's live to share with everyone tonight a little bit about him. Yeah,
yep. Sure. So without further ado, let's invite our super
yeah.
talented filmmaker, Jim Dimitri. Hi, Jim.
Hello, guys. Hello, Alvin. Hello, Joy. Hello,
Hi,
everyone
Hi.
in
Jim.
the chat room. I hope you are doing well, guys.
Yeah,
How's
we're
your?
good.
It's
We're good. How?
here in
How?
Singapore. Like, what about you? You are in Greece, right? Greece.
Yeah. I'm right now. I'm in my hometown in Greece. Is at
Uh-huh.
the northern Greece. It's really hot here, but it's sunny.
Pretty
It's
hot.
sunny. Yeah. We have the summer. We are
Hmm.
in the middle of the
Ah,
summer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Good
I
to
would
see
So,
like.
you
Jim,
again, Jim.
you're going to share with us like your journey from like your photography journey to why do you switch to videography?
Yeah. Thank you very much for inviting me. I would like to thank also Fujifilm Singapore for this invitation, Alvin and Joy as well. Thank you so much, guys. I hope I hope it can really inspire someone to do the same what I did.
Hmm. Right.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there like they are still struggling whether they should go into videography because some people might think that it's too hard for them. It's like 4K stuff is like too far away from them, so they're not encouraged to try to even try. But maybe from your story, you can inspire someone to start videography.
Yeah. I hope. Yeah. 4K
And
depends in which country. Yeah, of
mhm.
course.
Yeah, and recently in April 2020, like 2 months ago, we just launched
Yeah.
our latest product, XT4. But unfortunately, you haven't get your hands on it.
No.
I
I
really hope
haven't
that
it
you
yet.
can.
I haven't it yet.
Yeah, I really
I
hope
have
that you can
been.
try it out like very very soon, so we
Yeah.
can do a lot of other sharing about XT4. But of course,
Thank you very
since
much.
you are using what gears you are using right now?
I'm using, of course, Fujifilm X-T3, X-H1, um, Zhiyun gimbals. I have the whole set of the Zhiyun gimbals
Cool.
and small rig. Oh, what else? I'm using many equipment. Now I'm full of equipment.
Great. I think
But
in the
not the
near future,
X-T4 yet.
I think you should like upgrade from XT3 to XT4.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
Uh,
much.
yeah, I think you should get your hands on XT4. Maybe Joe over here might be able to help you out with something. But yeah, we recently did something. We actually played around with the XT4, and it's really an amazing camera for video. So
I saw you playing
yeah.
with this game, with this toy. Yeah, I saw you playing. And you had so much fun, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think without maybe further ado, do you want to just move on to some of the
Yeah.
interesting and
Like,
exciting things that you want to share with us?
Okay, so I'm gonna start from the beginning, right? I'm gonna share some of my past, okay, because it's really weird past, I think. Okay, can we process to the
Yeah.
PowerPoint?
Yeah, I believe Jim has prepared like us a very interesting story. Okay, let's give him a minute.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Okay, so hello everyone. It's really nice to talk with you. And I don't know, I cannot see you, but doesn't matter because I'm gonna express myself right now. So yeah, my real name is Dimitris Tektonidis, as you see. It's really weird name. Yeah, I know. It's
It's
a
my
big
first time
name.
seeing this kind of name, Tectonidis.
Tekton- it's my grandfather's last name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in yeah, but I have a shortened name which is Jim. It's very easy to pronounce even by a by a Chinese guy. Okay,
Jim,
so
yeah.
Jim is my
Jim.
international nickname.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm from Greece. As I told you, I'm from beautiful Greece, the Greece which has the blue sky, the blue domes, like Santorini. I think everybody
Oh,
knows Santorini.
Santorini is like the place that I really, really need to go.
You know,
It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place.
yeah, you're very welcome, and of course, Joy, you too. You're very welcome,
Yeah.
and all of you guys, for those who are listening right now. It's my pleasure if I can help somewhere. You know, if you have any project in Greece or if you have a vacation trip after the COVID-19, of course, I will definitely. With
Iconic color is really like blue and white for Greece,
blue
right?
and white, yeah, it's
Yeah.
the country of freedom. Let's say, yeah.
Nice.
So
So
yeah,
any of our viewers here tonight, if they want to go to Greece, they can always look for you in Greece, right?
with me, of course. They can just let me
Nice.
know when, and I will be there for them.
Cool.
So yeah, so anyone who wants to visit Greece, do add Dimitris on his Facebook and PM him if he wants to go to Greece, and I think he will be a
Exactly.
very good tour guide.
Tour guide.
So I will start my journey from this slide here, because I started doing photography with my father. I got inspired by him because actually he never pushed me to do something. Maybe this was the main reason. I don't know. I believe that I have a weird personality. So yeah, if you don't push me, I can give you more. I can follow you because I'm always interested in something. So we set up the family business here in my hometown, and I was doing photography and videography because of the client's needs. Right? When you have the studio, you have to know about everything. So later on 2012, I don't know, but something was telling me that, Jim, you need more. And my hometown is really, really small. It's about 80,000 people. And I suddenly needed to do something more. And so I traveled in the capital, which is Athens, Athena,
Oh,
right? And I started searching for the right job for me. So I set up my own business in the capital, and I did some destination weddings. I traveled in some countries with this job, and parallel, I was doing some videos just for fun, you know, or some small productions and stuff like that.
I think it's really a dream job for a lot of people that they can travel and like for free. Obviously, you're paid for the traveling and then still
Yeah.
earning at the same time.
Yeah, that was the best trip for me because I did everything because of my job. I didn't want to go somewhere for vacations, except if I have the job. You know what I mean, right?
Okay.
I want to ask you, Jim. I saw this photo here on the left, the first photo. Is that photo your father?
Yeah, this is my father, and
Oh, nice.
the
And
guy.
is that you?
Yeah, I'm this guy.
Ah,
Yeah,
so that's you with your father.
yeah,
Nice,
we
nice.
were very similar to each other.
So what? How did how did your father actually inspire you to be a photographer at that time?
He had all the good heart to teach me by the proper way. And what I mean with the proper way, um, to not push me. Just he was always telling me, Jim, if you don't want, you cannot. You have the option. Do not follow. But I was standing next to him. I was watching him to print all the films, the negatives, and stuff like that. He was doing also video, so um, I got taught by him in a very nice level for that years, right? So I got so much experience, the basic experience from the right guy. So he's my leader, let's say, in my beginning,
Nice.
my career.
I guess it's all in the genes.
Yeah,
That you are
Oh,
naturally a photographer yourself. You have that kind of creative mindset and that kind of eyesight. Very interesting. Nice to know that.
yeah. So, but
Yeah.
I was always between photography and videography, and
Mhm.
this thing got um, hurt me a little bit because I was I had the clients who hired me, who were hiring me to do the photography, and from the other side, I would like to hold the video camera, but the whole clients of me were for photography. So um, by this, let's forward to the next slide. By this way, I've got wedding photography experience around 9 years, and I was always thinking about videography. But the biggest problem of this was exactly the only thing you know already, the equipment. I was trying to switch, or I was trying to say to my clients that I'm gonna switch, but you cannot say to your clients this, of course. Um, but I think biggest issue was the equipment that I have bought. Um, and you need, from photography to videography, you have to switch, you have to uh, sell some lenses. Everything is completely different, or to buy more equipment for videography, because if you're doing photography, it's quite simple. I mean, you have the strobe, you have the lens, and you're ready to go. If you do videography, you need microphone, you need the rigs, you need the tripods, gimbals, the right lenses, and all these things. So yeah, I was considering about 3 years. 3 years.
Oh, wow. I mean,
Yeah.
I believe that that's actually a really big change, from 9 years photography experience and switching to videography, which is like a totally different platform altogether. So, what made you have that kind of decision, to transit from a photographer to a videographer?
Yeah. Okay. While I was traveling, a client in a wedding holding a camera, a Fujifilm X-T2. Uh, Actually, it was the year that everybody was asking me, "How about Fujifilm?" And I was telling to everybody that, nah, Fujifilm is very far away. And when I actually met this guy who was a guest in a wedding, he he borrowed me the camera for the next day. So I went to try out the Fujifilm X-T2, and I got impressed. You know, I searched everything. I watched the TV, the YouTube videos, how I can set up my settings and stuff like that. And I was speechless. I started using the 400 dynamic range. I started using the video that nobody had mentioned until that moment, about the video for the X-T2. So I decided very fast to buy one Fujifilm. And
Wow, that is
From
really
the first
amazing.
yeah, it was very fast. And you know what I did with my with a camera that he had borrowed to me. I did a video with the Crane 2. Crane 2 was
Crane.
my first Zhiyun gimbal. Right?
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
so I had it with me because I was always shooting a video with Canon, with Sony, whatever I had. Okay, no
Mhm.
matter. I was filming for no reason actually, because I would like to film something. Something was telling me that just press the record button. Don't hit the, the button to take a picture. Just hit the record button. And
So
yeah,
you are more of a inbuilt kind of video person rather
yeah.
than a photographer. So I guess after all this time, the inner you actually had that kind of rage to control your body and tell you that look, I should start doing videography. This is something that is in my genes and something that I'm good at and something I want to do.
Yeah. I was sure that I would like to do. Well,
Yeah,
in the past, as I told you, I did some small productions, but my clients knew me as a photographer, so this was also a big issue for me. How can I switch
nice.
in the marketing uh, side?
Okay.
Yeah, and and
Speaking of which,
so far,
about the wedding part, I've been shooting 13 years myself, and it really reminds me like the first time when I started wedding, like the very first project when I get my camera on, and then really everything is on me. I was really nervous, like how to get this right, how to get the settings right, how to capture the couple, the wedding details and everything. It was really scary that time, like very nervous, like how to
yeah,
direct the couple, how to pose. This is like for photography, and not even mention the dilemma you have right now. It's like videography. It's totally different. Like you have to teach them how to move,
how to
how to
pose,
act, how to like
while they are moving.
yeah, not one pose only, but a movement. How to make like from a full body to close-ups and to the details to kissing. How to kiss beautifully, how to turn around and look into the camera beautifully. I think this is like totally different from photography, and it's really exciting for me that time to choose from photographer to videographer, because it was really challenging, because like video is like you need a constant lighting, whereas photo we can just use a flashlight and just burst through it. Yeah, so what really gives you the courage to like start from photo to
Uh,
video?
the courage. Of course, it was very big challenge for me as well, right? Because with the video, I was watching the other videographers. They could be very creative. For the video, even you use your phone, your mobile, the light. You can do some things. You can create some scenes. So yeah, the biggest thing that I got inspired by is like it was more, the unexplored things always um, was more attractive to me, right? Because as I told you, I have really weird. I believe that I have really weird personality. I'm gonna follow something that you don't push me to do. So, and also I had this on my mind all the time, right? But with my trips, with photography, had like let's say that I couldn't be more creative, okay, from my side. So Yes.
Feel like
So
you have to do it.
during my stay in China, as I told you, during my stay in China, I start to do videography by myself with a new XT2, and I think that was it. I decided, I can't remember exactly the day or what happened to me, but suddenly I started to push video packages. You know, it was
Package.
maybe during this happened during a month or something like this. I created some video packages, and I started to understand that I would like to switch, but also I was thinking about the equipment. Um, so in the end, I stayed for a long time in China. This was the most weird thing I did the last 3 years. So China gives me the advantage to try more things because people, of course, compared with Greece, Greece has no many stuff, many equipment in stock, right? Um, and China, from the other side, has everything. So I tried everything that I would like to have. Everything was around me, and I think, and that was the time for me. So I did some nice friends, nice partners there. I set up my business in Guangzhou, and now I'm doing videography only.
Cool.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
And because of this current situation, the last 3 or 4 years, I can really remember, I did some workshops. I cooperated with Fujifilm Southern China. I cooperated with Ziyun in China. So I did some like a we share some things with the students from the Guangzhou University, and of course I had my first big jobs in China. The right picture, as you see,
Mhm.
it's
What was this event about? I saw like the photo on the right. You were like at some show, like a live show thing. So what was that? What was that show about?
yeah, they had the video, the commercial video that I did. They had put
Oh,
it in that big screen, okay, and
okay.
the audience was about 1,200 uh,
Wow.
workers of this company. This company was really big.
Okay.
So yeah. So actually, what I'm doing now during these years, I'm trying to make a bridge from with China and Greece because actually I like to share things like we do now. Okay, and I would like to create a bridge between China and Greece. I would like to share more things, and for the students especially, there are so many people out there who want to learn more things or to switch from photography to videography. So it's a really nice opportunity for me to make new friends and express myself more.
And here I have the workshop that is here in China. Yep. So let me share like the great behind the scenes of you doing the workshop in China.
Yeah, right.
This one, right?
That is really, really interesting. I have something
Thank you
I
very
want to
much.
ask you, Jim. You actually had a lot of like workshops, and you had a lot of like events, and even I myself, the first time I met you was actually in Shenzhen in China.
Yeah,
So
right.
when you have all these activities, and I just want to ask you one thing: do you speak Chinese, or do you understand Chinese?
我不懂。
你不懂。
我不懂。
Okay, so at
真的
least you
一
just a
点点，
little bit. So
一点点。
一点点. Okay, very good. So how do you communicate? When in that video you were like conducting a workshop, I guess in English, right? So did the participants understood what you were saying?
That was very, very weird. My first big job in China was with a translator, of course. And of course, my workshops, everything is with a translator. Because actually, you say something, if you speak a bit fast, as an example, right now, I don't speak fast, but for the Chinese who don't really know very good English, they cannot follow you. So you have to use the translator. And this is going to be very difficult during the presentation, while you are sharing something. You cannot. How can I say?
You can't wait for the
Really,
person
really
to
weird
translate.
feeling,
Yeah.
And I hope everyone who is doing the workshops and he's sharing something can have the opportunity to try out this thing in Asia, in those countries who cannot speak very influent English, because it's really nice experience. But in the end, the body language wins. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you can
Nice.
communicate
That
at,
is
at, at some part, but not everything very detailed. So yeah, I was sweating. I was waiting for the translator to translate, watching the people, the audience, to say, "Ah, okay, good, nice." They were saying some words, but it was a bit difficult.
Yeah, I guess probably, after a couple more workshops in China, I think you probably end up doing your workshops in Chinese.
Oh yeah, it's my pleasure. Thank you, Alvin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. All
you're
right,
going to be the
so
best.
I will try to be there. Yeah. So let's move on. What
Yeah.
else what other exciting things you have for us to share with us?
Okay, let's switch back to the slideshow. So yeah, my first thoughts with both of companies were exactly as I told you. For Fujifilm was a guy who was a guest, and for Zhiyun or I used to say Ziyun in Chinese.
Oh,
So
that's yeah. Just say it
yeah,
in Chinese.
now in Greece, everybody making fun of me. Ziyun, how you say this? You know, but it's very common to me. Yeah,
Okay.
my first thoughts with the Ziyun was for 4 5 years, 5 years almost ago. The year you released the Crane 2,
Mhm.
I can remember. You
That was
remember?
about 3.5 years ago,
Okay,
around there.
so almost four
Yeah.
years. Yes, I was in Indonesia, in Bali, and
Mhm.
I was filming for something, and I really needed that moment, so I grabbed one and I started using that Crane 2, that amazing Crane 2. Okay, it's so until now I'm using that. Okay, yeah, it's very, very strong, and I think whatever I did on it, wherever I throw it, because I don't give so much attention to my equipment. Uh, so I throw my equipment, in the rocks, on the everywhere. So whatever I did on it, it's really, really working perfect until now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
So
for
would
the
you like to share some videos of you using both like
oh,
Zhiyun and the gimbal and the um, Fujifilm camera?
Yeah, you want me to share?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Okay. Let me get this one.
Can you see?
Oh, yeah.
We can all
Okay.
see.
Okay, I'm gonna play. Which one do you want? Do you want with the BTS or with the?
Let's do the one with the BTS first.
Okay, the BTS.
Mhm.
Okay. Full screen.
Wow, it looks like you have been to a lot of places.
Yeah, it's
But
really
actually,
amazing the works. Like,
these
so
are 4
good.
places. Mostly Greece, UK. Oh, 3 places. Yeah, and Iceland.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
combination, but
those are places are
mostly.
beautiful.
Thank you very much. You have been, I think, in also very beautiful places, right?
Yeah,
You
but
know how I
Greece
feel.
is somewhere that definitely I guess a lot of us wants to go, definitely for a photo shoot or video shoot. Like places like Santorini is like beautiful. It's like a dream place. Yeah.
Guys,
After
I'm
watching
gonna
the
rent the
video, I
whole.
feel like traveling, but too bad right now I can't travel. Otherwise, I'll fly there like next month. Right now.
Guys, I'm gonna rent the big hotel for you. Just bring your family, bring your friends here. It's really nice
Nice.
to go around to film everything you want.
Can
Greece is
can you stop
unlimited.
tempting me?
So
I
about
really
this video,
Okay.
yes, I did this video. I collect all these footages in from 1 month shootings,
Mhm.
and this was about the behind the scenes. And thanks, I really thank. I would like to thank my best friend, my partner, who is Theo. Alvin, you already know him.
Yeah, I met Tal. Amazing
Yeah,
guy. Awesome guy.
this guy is the biggest support
Yeah.
that I ever had. So uh, because of him, and yeah, because of him, I did all these trips because he's making the behind the scenes for me. So he
Wow.
sacrificed his. Um, he's the guy. Is the assistant, the real assistant. Is the life assistant. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
to
So
get all of
So
your handsome shots of you.
yes, yes.
so
So
I see you travel a lot. So I think I myself I'm pretty curious. Like what do you actually bring along? During your travels. Like I see a lot of amazing shots. You have like aerial shots. You have like a lot of creative shots. And I'm just wondering, do you bring like your whole entire studio equipments along, or is there any like a particular sort of equipments like in your backpack that you bring along while you travel?
yeah, let me show you something. I don't know if the light is very nice. Can you see this box, the big box?
Yes.
Yes, it's a little bit
Okay,
dark, but we can see. Yeah.
it's huge. It's huge. Okay,
Okay.
it weighs by itself around 22 kilos by itself, not without the equipment.
22 kilos.
Yeah,
Wow.
22 kilos.
Okay.
In the past, what I mean, in the past, I was holding the equipment with this box around Greece, and I was traveling even with a big iMac, 27-inch. I was
Oh my God, you brought the whole iMac along?
inside with around 10 hard disks. You know,
Oh my God.
I had everything with me on this box, which wasn't so easy to travel. You know, you
Uh-huh.
pay 3 times more the ticket fee and stuff
Yeah.
like that. You know, everybody in the bus and the coach um, was telling me like, "Is this a bomb, man? What are you going to do?" So yeah, because I switched the equipment, I mean, I totally switched because
Mhm.
thanks to Fujifilm, lightweight, compact cameras, mirrorless cameras, thanks to Zhiyun for especially for the Weebyless. Weebyless was one of the greatest things ever.
Mhm.
So I set up my backpack, and I'm gonna show you now, and you can see by yourself how many stuffs I can put inside that backpack. Okay, let's
Yeah.
let's switch a little bit. Um, okay, here it is. Okay, can you see? Yes. Okay.
Yep. Yep. We can
Okay.
see.
These are all the equipment that I'm using in every production, no matter if it is big production, no matter if it is small production. But I'm
All
using
right.
the whole equipment. I'm putting them in this backpack.
Mhm.
So, and you can check a video that I made for you. I don't know if I'm gonna play this. You can see
Yeah. Yeah. It's playing. It's playing.
I can fit everything, and this video
Wow.
hasn't any After Effects, right? It's real video. Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. So it's like I see you have a lot of accessories along. So what are your must bring kind of accessory
Okay.
in your backpack?
Definitely the camera. One of the
Of
most
course.
important things. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't rent or you can't buy from everywhere you go. And
Hmm.
second thing, yeah, I'm gonna go with drone. Because you sometimes you think you go somewhere and you really need that established shot from above. And yes, that small drone is really really nice to me. It can fit everywhere, and in the last project that I had, I crashed it more than 8 times on the trees, and it's still fine. So yes, and we have many things like LED, the Rode microphone as you see, and of course the very compact microphone from Rode, the Wireless Go. So I think that I have everything. Ah, sorry, I forgot the
Yeah.
Weebly LED. You see how small and tiny it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, it's very tiny actually. I'm
We actually have a question here
yeah.
from Benny. Yeah, he's actually asking
Benny,
what is
hello
your
Benny.
favorite lens on the gimbal?
Favorite lens on the gimbal. This is crazy because I like to use the 16 1.4 Fujinon.
Oh, 16 1.4.
Yeah,
Wow,
and I'm
that's
using the whole time I'm using my lenses in the manual mode, so
mhm.
it's more easy for me, I think, to achieve better footage, better, more accurate, because I'm holding the distances between the subject and my body. So I used to do this from the past because of my father. He was the manual guy.
Oh, okay. So you prefer the old school way.
Yeah, it's a combination. It's a
A little
combination.
bit combination.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Yeah.
So,
All right.
and as I
Let's.
said, because I said the combination,
Mhm.
let's transfer in this on this slide. Is going slowly. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, of course, I'm using the Crane 3 because I have the whole family of the Zhiyun products, and the combination. What I mean with the Zhiyun and Fujifilm, I can go everywhere, wherever I go. I can Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I can go wherever I want, and I can go with the most trustworthy products because they never fail to me. Okay, and this right here, the video is video. Okay, can I play this for you?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Okay. So this video made under this heavy rain. Okay.
Oh wow.
And I was filming there just for 20 minutes. Someone else could say like, don't put the Fujifilm under the rain, but who cares? That machine should be very, very tough. Must be ready for everything because I really want to test the camera and the gimbals under the tough situation, the really hard situation.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I think sometimes when it's the kind of moment where you need to start shooting, you can't actually wait for that moment. So you need equipments that can go through that kind of endurance in terms of the weather, in terms of nature, and to get the ultimate goal, which is to shoot that moment,
Yeah.
to capture that moment, right?
Right, and Joy can share something with us about this situation for the wedding videography, because
Mhm.
you cannot schedule the wedding in a good
Yeah.
weather only.
Yep. There's always
So-
like raining outside or like too hot. You have to deal with it. And if the camera is not like weatherproof, it's gonna give us a headache.
Mhm.
Exactly. Yes. So the bride will, if the bride and the groom have the damaged footage, because of the camera is not so
You're
the
done.
yeah.
You're
You should
screwed.
go away. You should come in my country.
Nice.
So very
So
nice.
what do we
think-
have next?
Oh yes. Next. The good thing. The good thing. There are too many good things. Okay. I still taking some videos for no reason because I really finally I found myself with videography. I didn't know that, but the best thing that ever happened to me is is exactly this guy here, because during these years he started losing his passion for photography, and when I brought a Fujifilm camera to my studio here that I am right now, he started, because of the dials on the top, it more similar to the old style cameras, right?
Yeah.
So my father suddenly gave so much attention. He raised up his mood again. Suddenly, after 10 years, I saw him to do like a kid. So I invited him to come with me in London to cover an event, and I put him in the first line. He was doing the action videos, and I was holding the whole production of the event, around 5 Fujifilm cameras, and of course the gimbals and stuff like that. And I throw him in the first line, and he did. It was the first time he was touting this for the job, and he made it. Because of the dials on the top. He's very impressed, and that I would like to say to the oldest people, okay, because I'm very young. I'm kidding. I'm 37. I'm in the middle age. So I would like to, by this slide, I would like to inspire some people who are thinking to switch from like we say, like a Sony camera or like a big camcorder style camera, to switch to the mirrorless camera. Fujifilm is the biggest opportunity in their lives, okay, because they can very smoothly switch to this kind of mirrorless, very easy to use.
One of like our icon of the camera all the dial button and stuff, it really gives us the retro feeling comes to the camera. It really
Exactly.
like brings them back the old memories, like how they operate the camera last time. So it really like gives them the passion again. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So he got passion.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what we get all the time.
Yeah. We really need something to raise up our mood after a long time um, uh,
Like shooting.
for shooting or ordinary life.
Yeah. We just need our toys back.
Toys. So please, Ziyun and Fujifilm, give us more toys, right?
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Definitely. Okay, you promised me that, right?
Yeah, I will bring it to Greece the next time.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my main gear, and what I mean, my main gear is you can shoot a commercial video by this gear. You can shoot a wedding video, right, Zoe?
Yep.
Yeah, you can go wherever you want, and you have also because I'm using the Atomos Ninja 5,
Hmm.
I can do more deep things. I mean, I can go more detailed for the color grading and stuff like that, which is my next passion. I love do color
Nice.
grading. Yeah,
And soon you can upgrade your XT3.
XT3. I don't know. Maybe I can change a little bit on the PBT here. I can put
XT4. Yeah.
and I can change very fast.
XT4.
XT4. Yeah, that's good. Um, so yeah, as I said in the beginning of this chatting, the unknown is a challenge, is a big challenge for not for everyone. For me, it's a big challenge, but through my switch, through my life's switch, okay, I have to say that go if you are thinking to if you are considering to switch from photography to videography. Um, Now it's the time. Now the whole world is doing videography suddenly, and many companies all over the world, especially from China, doing very good equipment, and they are very professionals in every part of doing something. Anyway, in business, in doing something, creating something, they are very developed. So now it's the time. Don't feel any fear of switching. You know, throw your old equipment, go there, invest for your next 10, 20 years. Okay, just switch. There is so much there is so much data in the YouTube, in Bilibili, in the Chinese media and stuff like that. So you can learn by yourself in the beginning, and there are so many people from Ziyun, from Fujifilm, doing everything everywhere, doing workshops, doing many things. So you can easily follow them. Um, I hope I can follow you, Alvin. Enjoy. I can follow you. I hope I can follow you in the near future after the COVID-19 and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. You know, after this whole COVID-19 situation, we'll be allowed to travel freely. Definitely, you know, one of the places that I would go, and I hope Joe will tag along with me, is definitely Greece. And
Yeah,
hopefully by then we can, you know, do something with you in I don't know, in Santorini.
Santorini. Yes, Santorini and many
Good.
places. You should take around 1 month in Greece. Okay.
1 month. Yeah, I'll probably be sacked by my boss after that.
You should take
Yeah.
the healthy recovery. I forgot the word. Sorry. That's holiday. Anyway, holiday, big holiday.
Yeah. Holiday.
Yeah. Anyways, you know, we really appreciate you joining us today, and you know, you really inspired me. You know, ever since the first day I met you in Shenzhen, and I guess you know, there's a lot of
Thank
things
you very
that
much.
you know, that you have done, which I believe you have inspired a lot of people as well, especially in China recently, where you have been doing a lot of workshops, a lot of projects over there. And I guess we have one video that I think I would like to share with everyone. Is you have a video of you shooting in Santorini. Since
Yeah,
we have been talking, we have been talking
actually,
so much. We have been talking
okay.
so much about Santorini. I think
Yeah.
a lot of us want to see a very nice video.
Actually, this
Of,
is nearby Santorini. Is another
oh,
island
it's nearby.
called
Oh,
Mykonos.
okay.
It's also very famous and global destination.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a dress job.
Okay.
So you can wait.
Too loud.
Too loud, yeah.
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 You want to
Okay.
share the screen first? Yeah.
Already, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It's up. It's up.
Okay. Let's go. So this is Mykonos.
Oh my God! Look at the sky. It's so blue.
This is the iconic color of Greece, blue and white.
Give it another try, and it feels like better days.
Oh wow! Look at the view there, man.
I can take you everywhere. I know it's
It
corner.
looks like it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh my God! Look
Oh,
at all
yeah.
the buildings that place.
Okay. This
Which
was
camera was this shot in?
which camera?
Yeah.
I filmed with both X-H1 and X-T3, mostly X-T3
Okay.
on a gimbal on Crane 2.
Crane
Okay.
too.
Oh, the
because-
colors. The colors are beautiful.
Thank you very much. If you observe a little bit of the situation, of the weather situation, was really, really windy. Always, Mykonos and Santorini is really windy. So if you have the drone, okay, you can't fly it sometimes. It's
Okay.
really impossible to fly.
Yep.
So if you don't have the gimbal, it's really difficult to have the steady shot
Mhm.
because the wind is taking you away. So with Crane 2, I was with Crane 2. I love Crane 2. Still love each product of Zhiyun. And I had the Crane 2 with me. I was in Athens, and I grabbed my Crane 2. I went there because the request was really fast, made in 1 to 2 days. I can remember. So yeah, the whole footage is made with Crane 2.
So Crane 2 and the Fujifilm camera is kind of like windproof.
Yes, windproof, waterproof, and already tested in many situations. And I was filming in internal mode, 400 dynamic range.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which is so powerful. You don't have actually to shoot in F-Log if you don't know how to color grade your footage.
Oh,
Right.
speaking of Eterna, me and Alvin, we did some shooting here in Singapore.
I saw. Now Eterna.
There's some footage that I would like to share with you guys. It is not color graded, it's raw, like raw video footage,
Okay.
like stitch them together to let
Raw
you guys.
footage, right?
Yep, like how we
Okay.
did it in Singapore. It's not as nice as yours, like so beautifully done in Greece, but there's something here.
You will come the next time and you will get the right footage. Don't worry.
So let me share with you guys what we did in Singapore here with the gimbal and X-T4. Too bad you haven't touched the X-T4.
Too bad.
Okay, so here we go.
I can touch it right now.
You can touch it on your screen. You can touch
Yeah.
it on the screen.
Nice, very smooth and steady.
Yep. And this is all Eternal color. And Alvin is shooting me, and I'm shooting the talent.
Wow! And look how small and compact is this. I would like to put the whole setup into my backpack.
Yeah, exactly. And with so small and lightweight system, I can get footages like this.
Yes, like a cinematic.
Yeah, like 4K 60p.
4K 60p. Yeah, it's my 4K 30p is the standard resolution into my eyes now. You know, I cannot film anymore in full HD or stuff like that. You know,
This is the diamond range that I get from Eterna. Look at the
It's
sky,
really-
shadow, highlight, everything is there. I
yeah, and
really
the skin tone. You go back a little bit, Joy. Go back a little bit on the skin tones to check the skin tones.
Yeah, the skin tones.
skin tone.
Yeah, I'm sure about the skin tones. I have seen this.
You want to see my skin tone or her skin tone?
No, the lady skin tone.
Come. Let's check out my skin tone.
It's really, really good. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Wow.
I love how natural the skin tone looks.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and this is
Sometimes-
all like raw, unedited. You know, it's like straight up from the Eterna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to take this footage to color grade it. You know, it has so much detail.
Mhm.
There you go.
I would like to say something. I don't know if someone has a different opinion by this, but it's similar. It reminds me the quality of Black Magic. You know, the black tones. The black tones, isn't it, Alvin?
Maybe a little bit.
The dark areas.
Yeah, but I think in terms of the color characteristics, it's still a little bit different.
Different,
you know,
of course, yeah.
Fuji's Eterna still has their own, you know, characteristics in terms of the colors. Yeah, so I think maybe Joe, you might want to share your opinion.
Yeah.
You mean
Let us
like
know.
different film simulation?
If it is similar to Black Magic, the black tones, black tones, not the highlights, because I know there is some difference. But I see from here. I don't know. I never tried.
Mm-hmm. I never tried Black Magic, so I don't know about it.
Alvin tried already everything. I think. Canon
Yeah.
300 Mark III, right?
Yeah, we'll talk about that next time. Yeah. Okay, I think yeah, that's pretty much about. We have a last question here from Benny.
Yeah,
I think he's asking in the last video that you showed, the one shot in the beautiful dress that's in. He's asking that is there any ND filters that are used? Did you use any ND filter in that video?
No, and this is a good question because I sometimes I was using the auto shutter speed, okay, to get that shot because I was filming with 1.2 f.
Okay.
So and this was the island. It was very bright during we were filming under the sunshine. So yes, I think no ND. I went there raw. Only with the lenses and the camera.
Okay, that's interesting because I mean, after watching that video, I understand that you are working actually with really harsh lighting conditions, especially with like a clear blue sky. And surprisingly, in that entire video, I don't really get to see a lot of like overexposed parts, especially in terms of the sky. I saw really clear outline of the clouds, and it's really nice. So surprised that you actually didn't use any ND filters.
Yeah, and we didn't have any light resource or reflectors, and I did everything for the video. Was everything only the subject and the camera.
Magical.
Yeah, it's magical, right? It's magical.
Those people who didn't know this, they might think that it's a very heavy and setups behind. A lot of people, a lot of gears.
With the big lights, yeah?
Yeah, like camera.
No.
Maybe it's just like a gimbal and a camera.
Yeah, I had nobody to help me that day. Theo wasn't there, of course. He was in another job. And I was there by myself. Me and my backpack. It sounds like a movie. Me and my backpack. Like Robin
Nice.
Hood, me and my monkey.
So it's really great today again to have both of you here to share a lot of things with us. I believe
you so much.
it really encouraged a lot of people to want to start to filming, like from photography to filming, after seeing your great work. And I think you kind of boost a little bit of the traveling business. Somehow. Yeah, I really feel like
Yeah,
I
so
want to
who-
go there. Should like the great, beautiful places in Greece. I really hope to go there one day in the
Yeah,
near future.
you will. You will. Don't hope. You will.
Yep, I will.
Faith. Have faith.
let's arrange a trip, Joe, and visit
Yeah.
Jim after this whole situation is over.
Jim, I'll bring
Otherwise-
a before for you.
Otherwise, I will pass by your countries and I will put you in your backpack.
Bring that luggage behind you. Bring that box behind
This
you.
one, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the box behind you.
You're gonna pay the ticket, right? You're gonna pay the
Yeah.
ticket for this.
I will pay for I'll pay for the check-in baggage.
Great.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Anyway,
hope,
yeah.
Inspired by,
Thank you so
by you
much.
guys. Really great.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much for this chat. It was amazing, and I felt so close to you. You know, like we don't have the COVID-19 and stuff like that. I felt like a
Yeah.
real friends now on a table.
We are all fans of like filming and doing gimbal, and of course
Yeah.
Fujifilm.
Yeah, we are crazy for that. So, yeah, for those who are listening to us, just stay creative, stay strong, of course, and never give up. Just try to find your own way, your own path. Okay, this is like an advice. So,
Yeah.
yeah, till the next time.
Inspiring. So anyway, it was good to catch up with you as well, Jim, and we really hope to see you in person really soon, and then we can probably do something really interesting together again,
Yes,
and
I would love.
create more interesting contents to share with everyone. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And I would also like to thank Joe, for inviting me and you, inviting us to for this live to share some of the crazy experience that you had.
Great. So once again,
Yeah.
thank you,
Thanks.
Alvin and Jim. And then I think
Thank you.
Hey,
Thanks to everyone for tuning in as well.
yep. Stay
Thank
safe.
you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Stay safe.
Bye-bye. Have a
And
good night there in Singapore,
Okay.
China, wherever.
Bye bye, Greece.
okay. Bye, Greece.
Bye bye.
See you soon.
See you soon. Soon.
Soon.